Welcome back, friends, to the Castro Valley News live show. My name is Roberto. This is the live show that we do every Tuesday night from 7 to sometimes 8:30. But tonight we'll be doing the show 1 hour, so we will end the show at 8. This is a live show. The concept behind this show is kind of like an old school radio show where folks in the neighborhood meet and talk about things that are important to us, things that are happening in the community. And we start off every episode with something we call the roll call. And Bob is first in the roll call. Bob just sent 50 stars. Thank you, Bob. Let's see. Bob has sent stars 48 weeks. Thank you, Bob. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're having a wonderful evening. Again, my name is Roberto. This is the Castro Valley News live show. We do this show every Tuesday night from 7 to 8 or 8:30. Good evening, Kathy. Hope you're doing well. Happy Tuesday to everyone. Kathy just sent 50 stars. Thank you, Kathy. We have Kathy at 65 weeks. Thank you, Kathy. Ross is in the house. Ross just sent 25 stars. Thank you, Ross. Ross has sent stars 45 weeks. Thank you so much, Ross. Oh, okay. So Made of Facebook just said that there's a stars party challenge started and says my audience has been challenged to send stars in the next 5 minutes. Encourage them to reach their goal. Good evening, Maggie. Welcome to the show. So the stars thing is this. There's a icon you can click down here. You purchase stars. You send them. You have to purchase them, and the cool thing about that is the money that you spend goes directly to the live content creator of your choice on Facebook. Maggie just sent 50 stars. Thank you, Maggie. Tiffany is with us. Good evening, Tiffany. Hello, right back at you. Hello, Liam, as well. Maggie just sent 50 stars. We have Maggie at 34 weeks. Thank you for the 50 stars, Maggie. Double checking the stars here. Ross just sent another 25 stars. That brings Ross up to 50. Thank you, Ross. Appreciate your support. Handsome Dawn is in the house. So the stars thing works like this. I'll just explain this one more time. There you go. Janella, thank you for the 500 stars. Happy Tuesday to you as well, Janella. And this is Janella's 52nd week. Thank you, Janella, for being awesome. Tiffany just sent 100 stars. Thank you, Tiffany. Tiffany has sent stars 82 weeks. She is the queen of stars. Mom is in the house. Good evening, Mom. I love you. Hope you're having a great night. Mom says, hello, Castro Valley News Nation. Today is Tuesday, August 1st, 2023. Buy an ad. So last call. The stars thing it's right here. You have to purchase stars. They do cost a couple dollars or 50 cents, depending on how many stars you purchase and send. But again, the cool thing is whatever amount you spend on stars, it's about 99%. That goes directly to the live content creator of your choice. You don't have to send stars, but if you want to, that would be cool too. It's an awesome way for you to send some monetary love to your favorite live content creator on Facebook. You don't have to. Let's see. It says my voice is slightly distorted. What I'm going to do, I keep messing with the settings here on the microphone. That sounds a little bit better. Maybe that's a little bit better for you guys. Let me know. Ever since the interview with Roland with CV10. I've been trying to optimize the quality of this microphone, and I hope that switch that I just did helps the audio on this microphone sound better. So that was wild. I just heard the sirens on the freeway. Handsome Don just sent 20 stars. Thank you, Handsome Don. This is Handsome Don's 74th week sending stars. Thank you so much, Handsome Don. Appreciate your support. Bob says that helps. All right. So we are in business with the better microphone setting. There is a microphone mixer that is here. I haven't had the chance to optimize the performance for that or check it out, but hopefully that will be very soon on the horizon for us to go ahead and use that microphone mixer so we can get better audio from people calling in. We'll have more interviews with folks around town and have better audio with that. So moving on to some of the things that are on the list. Handsome Don is tagging a ton of people. Thank you, Handsome Don, as is Maggie. Thank you so much, Maggie, for tagging. There's a laundry list of folks that Maggie has tagged. Maggie, I appreciate you so much. You are wonderful, and I appreciate your help. Hey, Don says Bob is a heartthrob. Bob, you are a heartthrob. Appreciate all you do for the show here. I am glad that Janella is with us, because Janella, I have some Castro Valley Eden Area Chamber of Commerce items here to share. Right here in my hot little hands is a list of some of the new Castro Valley Eden Area Chamber of Commerce members. We have Nobody's Perfect Dogs and Cats Rescue, Castro Valley City, Law Office of Eduardo Robles, Unincorporated Clothes, LLC, George Mark Children's House, and Baha'i Community of Castro Valley. Those are 6 new members for July with the Castro Valley Eden Area Chamber of Commerce. I'm going to hang on to this list because I'm going to pull something from this list and discuss it very briefly, something that I think quite a few listeners might be interested in. But first, before that, prior to that, I'm going to let you guys know a little bit about the Castro Valley Eden Area Chamber of Commerce. I'm just going to say this right here, right now. If you are not dialed in with the Castro Valley Eden Area Chamber of Commerce and you are a business owner, you need to do that immediately, because the Castro Valley Eden Area Chamber of Commerce, they are a wonderful resource for business owners to attend their mixers and chamber events, to meet other business owners, to network, to learn other business tips from fellow members. Karen, good evening to you as well. Karen has not been on the show for a while, or at least not in the roll call. But Karen says, good evening, Roberto. Hope you're having a great night. Thank you for what you do for the community. Karen, thank you for what you do for the community. You are a wonderful person. I appreciate your presence here on the show. But getting back to the Castro Valley Eden Area Chamber of Commerce, and Janella, please feel free to share the website and the Facebook page for the Chamber of Commerce, because I thought I had it in my notes here and I do not have it there. There you go. Janella, thank you. So among the many wonderful things that as a business owner you can gain from becoming a member of the Chamber of Commerce, Janella just put it perfectly: to get social, to mix and mingle, to get help, advice, and network big time. Thank you. Janella just shared a link to the Castro Valley Eden Area Chamber of Commerce. So the two main people who are driving the car, among others, for the Castro Valley Eden Area Chamber of Commerce is Janella Anguiano and Todd Anglin, two wonderful folks, movers and shakers in the community. And again, if you are looking to meet with other business owners, to get social, to mix and mingle, to get help, advice, and network with other business owners, to boost the signal of your business to other merchants and business owners, the Castro Valley Eden Area Chamber of Commerce is the way to go. The other thing that I wanted to bring to your attention, This is awesome, and holy smokes, this is going to be the 51st Castro Valley Eden Area Chamber of Commerce Fall Festival that is coming up on September, where's the date here? I think it's the 9th and the 10th. Yes, I was correct. Thank goodness for not getting that incorrect. The 51st annual Castro Valley Fall Festival. This is one of Castro Valley's biggest and coolest and funnest street parties. That is the Fall Festival. Do not miss it. All you need to do is, this is a free event, so that's a good FYI. Saturday, the hours of operation for this event will be 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. And then Sunday is going to be 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. This is a free admission and fun event for the whole family. If you would like to reserve a booth, all you need to do is reach out to the Castro Valley Eden Area Chamber of Commerce. Let them know you're interested, and they will get you squared away. Holy smokes. The Castro Valley Eden Area Chamber of Commerce are thanking, among their many sponsors, they are thanking B.A. Morrison General Contractor and Heating and Air Specialist, Castro Valley Sanitary District, Alameda County Supervisor Nate Miley, Alameda County Economic and Civic Development Agency. Again, there you go. If you are looking to get a booth at the Fall Festival, reach out to Janella at 510-755-5199. Also, if you would like to be a volunteer, they're looking for volunteers to help facilitate this wonderful event happen in our community. 51 years, the Castro Valley Fall Festival has happened in our community. There were a couple of fall festivals that kind of missed out because of the pandemic, but this is the 51st. With that said, Micaiah is in the house. Thank you for the 200 stars. Micaiah, welcome back home. I think you're home from your vacation. I hope you had a wonderful time. And Micaiah just sent 200 stars. Thank you so much. This is Micaiah's 35th week sending stars. John is in the house. Good evening, John and family. Hope you are all having a wonderful Tuesday evening. Micaiah is back from vacation. And I'm going to let you know right now, something wonderful about Micaiah is her in general. She's a wonderful person, but she owns a really, really cool shop on San Carlos Avenue called Restore and Rework. If you are looking for antique items, one-of-a-kind gifts, if you have furniture items that you want to have refurbished, made to look unique and beautiful, go see Micaiah at Restore and Rework. And I would be remiss in my duties to not mention that Handsome Don owns One Bad Apple Records on Castro Valley Boulevard. If you were looking for records, tapes, CDs, DVDs, Blu-rays, music books, 8-track cassettes, 45s, go see Handsome Don at One Bad Apple Records on Castro Valley Boulevard. But last call, friends, do not miss out on the wonderful, bawdy, brassy, beautiful 51st Annual Fall Festival coming up September 9 and 10, 2023. This is one of the premier events here in Castro Valley. What a wonderful event. Thank you so much to Janella, Todd, and everyone with the Castro Valley Eden Area Chamber of Commerce for doing this event every year and making it amazing. Getting back to the list of the new chamber members here, and one that I wanted to, like I said a little bit earlier, I want to mention a little bit more is it's an organization called CV City. I don't know if you can see that. It's right. Whoops, there it goes. CV City. You guys want to make note of this because this is an organization here in Castro Valley. I don't have all you got to do is look in the Facebook toolbar, the search toolbar for CV City. Some local folks. I think they're 78 people strong. They are exploring and advocating information to be disseminated and shared in the community in regards to Castro Valley cityhood. That's a controversial. Did I say that right? I think I may have mispronounced that somewhat. Castro Valley cityhood is a controversial. Ooh, I did it right. It's a controversial issue here in Castro Valley. It is one that I foresee, I predict with whatever gray matter I have left. This is going to be something that will provoke a lot of hearty and good conversation here in Castro Valley, because there's people on both sides of the topic. People who want Castro Valley to be a city, people who don't want Castro Valley to be a city. There is a LAFCO study that has just been released, local agency formation committee organization. I think I'm probably wrong on that. LAFCO is an organization within the county that explores cityhood and other issues of that ilk, and the numbers are there. There's a study online. All you have to do is go to look for Alameda County LAFCO, look up the newest study, get the information there, get yourself informed when it comes to cityhood. But CV City, local people, they're looking at sharing some information in regards to the potential for Castro Valley cityhood. It failed 2 times before, in the 2000s and also in the 1950s. And there are, like I said, individuals, business owners, movers and shakers here in town who are proponents of cityhood. You might ask, am I a proponent of cityhood? I'm not for it. I'm not against it. I am extremely interested in hearing the ensuing conversations for and against cityhood. It makes for good news. It makes for, it will do nothing but enrich our neighborhood even more, because there are, on both sides, passionate people about our community. And I am saluting, Ross says, safe answer. Absolutely. I can't put a dog in this race. I can't put a dog in this race. I can't put a dog in this fight. I can't have a horse in this race. Yes. Completely accurate summation, Ross. Safe answer. Yes. Julie, welcome to the show. Julie says, I am against incorporation. I can't give you any stars. Okay. That's fine. But Julie, you know what? You've given us stars by being here and sharing your opinion, and that's really what it's all about. John is asking, what are the pros and the cons? Very good question. I'm going to guess from some of the information that I've heard, some of the pros can be more local control, potentially less bureaucracy. I mispronounced that one. Potentially less bureaucracy, because there might be local people directing certain initiatives here in town. Some of the cons, potential tax increase to pay for services and things, services that are currently provided by Alameda County. If you are listening and you have an opinion on incorporation, please post it up. I think this would be a wonderful opportunity for us to discussing. Julie says, no, you're not just sharing. I'm promoting incorporation. I'm not. Julie, there you go. Thank you, Micaiah, for saving me. A con to incorporation could be potential higher tax to her customers. That's a reality. Another one of the downsides to incorporation are the potential for higher property taxes, higher sales taxes, like Micaiah just said. There could be additional costs for elections, for city manager, mayor, all those things. I foresee, and I'm just saying this as a person making an observation, I think one of the potential downsides could be the political back and forth with people running for office here in Castro Valley. There's probably going to be a lot of folks who are going to be interested in entering the political arena, and when that happens, one moment. I could guess in any political race, especially for mayor, city manager, higher up positions, those things might get ugly. Anyways, so Julie, if you have, and Micaiah, there's two people who shared negative aspects to cityhood incorporation. If there's anybody else who has a pro or a con that they would like to bring up for us to discuss tonight, please mention them. I think this is a wonderful topic for us all to kind of informally discuss. Any format, any venue, any platform where something so important to Castro Valley can be discussed, it should be discussed. Ross says, handsome Don for mayor. Handsome Don for mayor, potentially. I'm not sure if Don would be interested in getting into politics, but handsome Don would. Bob says, while I've always favored incorporation, the biggest drawback currently is no local control, but the majority, though they like to complain about things we currently don't like, still feel if things aren't broke, don't fix them. Also, I'm very strongly against the districting election of school board members. Randall, welcome to the show. Randall says city councils cannot raise taxes. Only the city's voters can raise the taxes. There you go. Let me read Bob's comment again because I kind of stammered and stumbled around. Bob says he's always favored incorporation. The biggest drawback currently is no local control, but the majority, though they like to complain about things we currently don't like, still feel if things aren't broke, don't fix them. Also, I'm very strongly against the districting election for school board members. Two good points right there, Bob. Yes. The biggest drawback currently is not a lot of local control, which I think is what folks backing incorporation are looking for, more local control. But again, there's the tax thing, the sales tax, and the potential property taxes. But Randall brings up a wonderful point. City councils cannot raise taxes. Only the city's voters can raise the taxes. So one thing that could potentially happen is city could happen, and the numbers might not. Thank you, Bob. Bob says people in Berkeley and Livermore can vote to raise CV taxes that don't apply to them. Berkeley, I'm not sure if Berkeley is voting on Alameda County things. Livermore, the part of Livermore is Alameda County, so part of that is actually true. John says save the local companies. I agree. Unless there's other people who want to chime in on this topic, like I said, I think it's a great topic. Michael B is in the house. Welcome to the show, Michael B. Julie says, now I'm talking about who will run for mayor. What does a city manager earn per year? That number could be a lot. There also could be individuals from the community who could volunteer for that position. It's possible. Probable, not so sure. City manager is going to be probably a very taxing, no pun intended. Oh my, I don't believe I just did that. A very demanding position. Randall says the utility tax in Castro Valley was voted on by the whole county. There you go. So that is a definite point that, and this is my guess is this could be a point for incorporation, that a number of initiatives and taxes that affect Castro Valley are voted by the entire Alameda County. But the same argument could go for San Lorenzo, where things that benefit San Lorenzo are voted for on by people in Castro Valley. So that's kind of one of the things when you are part of a unincorporated area, is the taxes, unless they are specific to an area, and those would be identified in the ballot. Like Measure Q here was for parks some time ago. A lot of taxes affect the entire area. So let me scroll back here. I want to make sure Maggie mentioned that Sanath is with us tonight and is a new listener. Good evening, Sanath. Hope you're doing well. Oh, I see what's going on here. Okay. Let's see. John says, I will help out. I won't take the hundreds of thousands of dollars. I'll help Castro Valley. So there you have it. There could potentially be people interested in serving for a potential city of Castro Valley that would not be interested in taking a salary. Is that going to be a blanket statement for everyone interested in participating? Probably not. Bob says, I was quite involved in the last election and was surprised how unpopular it was. There was a concurrent city council election. The biggest winner would have been mayor. So that's another thing to think about. That would cost individuals. I'm not sure how much it would cost the county or the city, as it were, but to hold an election in Castro Valley for city council people, mayor. There's a lot of unknowns when it comes to this topic. I think a lot of those things hopefully will be discussed in the near future and explored further so that people can be as educated as possible on this topic, which is why I think it's helpful for us to discuss it here in this format. And again, I am not I'm not for or against. I am extremely interested in hearing both sides and exploring everyone's insights and comments on it. And yes, welcome to the show, Sanath. Glad you can join us. With that said, we should probably move on to other issues. Michael B. is asking, is Castro Valley becoming a city now? No. There is a study from LAFCO, Local Agency Formation Commission Organization. I'm probably wrong on that. There is a study that is out that has information regarding potential scenarios that could include Castro Valley as a city, Castro Valley, and some other surrounding areas. And we'll see. Time will tell. Denise, welcome back to the show. Glad you can join us. It's been a minute. I think you were with us last Tuesday, and I'm glad you can join us tonight. Ross says there's a new makers market featuring local crafters and small businesses starting Saturday, August 5th at the Paseo between Joyful House and Olive and Finn. It will be from 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. Right on. Don, handsome Don, just threw me some flowers. He says, I love how Roberto is always fair and balanced. Handsome Don, thank you, sir. Let's get to some other stuff that I have going on. We did that. I got a bunch of stuff. Good evening, Rowan. Welcome to the show. Wanted to mention this tonight because I did not mention this last week. There is a new The Valley lifestyle magazine that was delivered last week before. There may be some of these floating around. There might not be because they get grabbed pretty fast. This is our lifestyle magazine, our monthly publication. You probably remember our half-size publication. This is the new format, the new size, the new deal, everyone. So thank you, Maggie. 2 weeks ago, it was delivered to businesses across Castro Valley. It's all been a blur. A wonderful blur. Randall just posted up a link that contains the archive of the Castro Valley, from 2002 incorporation effort, so you can check that out. Maggie says there's a couple magazines at Body Mechanic Fitness in Castro Valley, some at Tia Rosa's, that's Portales. Yes, Handsome Don says the magazine smells great. It does. It smells like relevant news in our community. Thank you, Handsome Don. I appreciate you so much. Let's get to some other things that are on that I have to discuss. We just discussed the new magazine. Okay, I've got some Friends of the Castro Valley Library stuff. I'll try to breeze through this super fast. Again, every week I mention this, and this will be the last week because this is coming up this weekend. But please do not miss the summer book sale. That is August 4th, 5th, and 6th, 2023, with the Friends of the Castro Valley Library. They are raising funds for the library. Every dollar, every dime, every cent that you spend at the book sale and at the bookstore in the Castro Valley Library, all of those funds are reinvested directly to the Castro Valley Library, paying for programs, paying for materials, all good stuff. The Friends of the Castro Valley Library is a non-profit, and they are a group of, I think, 25. And these wonderful individuals volunteer their time to improve the library. And if you're new to the show, I'm going to let you know I'm something of a nerd. I am a bookworm. I love books. And this is an announcement that's close to my heart because I love the book sales. Maggie will be there. I will be there. Please don't miss out. They have children's books. They have DVDs. Cookbooks, travel books, science fiction, mystery, romance novels, westerns, you name it, they've got it. They've got DVDs, they've got CDs, they have antiquarian books, and they are a wonderful group of volunteers. So this weekend is the book sale, Castro Valley Library, Saturday and Sunday. Be there or be square. Since we're talking about volunteers with the Castro Valley Library, they're also looking for volunteers. They're looking for volunteers to work in the bookstore at the Castro Valley Library. Shifts are weekly and are usually 2.5 or 3 hours. You must be able to move a 25-pound box of books across a small office. A commitment of 6 months minimum is preferred. There are applications at the bookstore or at the friendsofthecvlibrary.org on their website. And again, the Friends Bookstore is located at 3600 Norbridge Avenue. That's the library. So if you would like to volunteer, if you have a child who's a student who may be looking for squaring away their community service volunteer hours coming up, this is for you. And like I said before, the Friends of the Castro Valley Library are a wonderful group of volunteers, and all of the money that they get from the bookstore at the library and their book sales goes directly back to the library. This is a wonderful altruistic organization. They're book nerds like I am, literary types, and I think it's wonderful what they do. They raise a lot of money for the library. It's a lot of help that they provide to our Castro Valley Library. And if you have never been to the Castro Valley Library, you should go check it out, and definitely look at the bookstore that they have there. It's wonderful stuff. Cruise Night's coming up August 26th from 6 to 10 p.m. Here it is. Don't miss out on that event. I'm going to give you a sneak peek. Here's the new shirt that we have for Cruise Night. I think it's really, really cool. Donna is in the house. Good evening, Donna. So we've got a couple new listeners here. We've got Sinath and Donna. Good evening to you guys. Thank you for joining us. Donna is just in time. Rowan, thank you, says Cruise Night cannot wait. Yep, it's happening again. This is our fourth event, and it's going to be on Castro Valley Boulevard. You can cruise wherever you want. Doesn't matter. You can park where you want. There are no road closures for this event, but please mark your calendars for Cruise Night, August 26, 2023, 6 to 10 p.m. We will have some booths, t-shirts for sale in the parking lot of Tire Choice directly next to Safeway. We'll have shirts, hats, all sorts of other free stuff. There will be a DJ playing oldies and 80s music. Don't miss out Cruise Night. It's happening. It's this month. Holy smokes. Again, one more thing that I want to let you guys know. Big Mike, you remember the big tall dude who was on Mission Boulevard? He was big blue guy. He used to hold, I think, a bucket and a rag. It was a car wash on Mission Boulevard. Good evening, Ricky. Welcome to the show. Ricky, we're talking about the big open house at Bell Plastics, located at, where's the address here? Where's the address? 2020 National Ave in Hayward. This is Big Mike's 50th birthday, and I know Michael B's talking about another birthday, August 7th, and Michael B, in advance, happy birthday. We will be celebrating you as well. But please, if you want to go see Big Mike, he's in Hayward, 2020 National Avenue. He's at Bell Plastics. Free photos. There's also going to be, holy smokes, I think there's going to be free food. There's going to be demonstration, free admission, jugglers, demonstrations, a car show. Did I say free food? There's free food at this event. Don't miss it. Free admission. You can take photos with Big Mike, 2020 National Avenue. I think the most important thing that I should mention is the date of this. That's going to be Sunday, August 20th, 2023. One more time, August 20th, 2023. If you are a fan of Big Mike, who was on Mission Boulevard in Hayward, he's in Hayward still at Bell Plastics, 2020 National Avenue. His birthday's coming up, his 50th-ish birthday. Again, August 20th. Be there or be square. That's a L7 right there. Dennis, welcome to the show. Dennis just sent 400 stars. Thank you, Dennis. Dennis has sent stars. 81 weeks. Dennis is the king of stars. Tiffany is the queen of stars. We've got Tiffany, 82 weeks. Dennis at 81 weeks. Oh, Randall just posted up the direct link to that LAFCO study in regards to, if you're playing along, it is the initial feasibility report for the proposed incorporation of Castro Valley. There you go. There you have it. It's right there. What else was I going to talk about? Let's get to something else on the list here. Let's talk about those trees on Norbridge Avenue, shall we? So the trees on Norbridge Avenue were removed last month, and I'm going to share a picture here of the trees right here, what's left of the trees right here. So earlier this month, these trees were removed, and a lot of people were kind of guessing that it was part of the construction at the trailer park adjacent to it. Ross says we might as well talk about the canoe as well. We might as well. Another controversial thing, but let's get to these trees on Norbridge. There are about a dozen of them that were removed earlier this month. They were chopped down. And what had happened was there were a lot of comments online. I received a message from one of the individuals with Forrester. They were particularly concerned with the removal of these trees because, you know, Forrester, they're all about cleaning and greening Castro Valley. They've sponsored numerous shows. Maggie, great question. Why were they removed? I kind of knew what we all kind of surmised why they were removed as part of that project for widening of the sidewalk on Norbridge. However, in the plans for this proposal, it really wasn't clear how many and which ones were going to be removed. So thankfully, thank you to the folks with Forrester. They were really interested in this, and they messaged me to give this a look-see. This was discussed by the MAC last week, and county planning came back and spoke to the developer, and the developer has pledged that all 12 of the trees will be replaced. They are going to be removed for utility work and widening of the sidewalk on Norbridge. And thankfully, the developer has promised, as part of their landscaping plan, all of the 12 trees will be replaced. It's not really clear where they will be located, but they will be replaced. Really unfortunate, because these trees were just about mature, and as you can see from this photo, they were just lopped off. They were just hacked away. So yeah, let me give you some of the backstory on this here. In February of 2022, Castro Valley Municipal Advisory Council approved a three-story mixed-use proposal for a condo project with 47 townhome-style units and 4,336 square feet of retail space at the bottom floor at this site. And I'm going to tell you guys, when Forrester reached out to me about this, I looked through all the plans and I could not find any mention of the tree removal. I also listened to that February meeting back in 2022 last year, and I did not hear anything about the removal of those trees. So it looks like there may have been an oversight in the exclusion of the verbiage in regards to the trees being removed, but thankfully enough, the MAC and Alameda County Planning Department were on top of it, spoke to the developer. Those trees are going to be replaced, all of them, once the roadway, the sidewalks on Norbridge is reconfigured. There's going to be additional parking on Norbridge in that area, which is between Castro Valley Boulevard and the library. So thank you so much to Forrester, the Castro Valley Municipal Advisory Council, and Alameda County Planning for all the info on that. I've got some scams that I want to share with you guys. Every episode we talk about scams, things that are happening normally online. A lot of these things are online. There are also ways that these scammers reach out. Rowan has a question. Yes, that is what's happening at the library. There's going to be I should have hung on to the document here that I was just reading from. There's going to be a number of condos, and it's going to be, some of the buildings are going to be 3-story, and at the bottom floor is going to be retail. So let's get to the scams here, and I have 2 very similar scams, but I'll get to this first one here. This is a completely bogus email I received, a Geek Squad invoice. So I'll show this to you right here. And I printed this out because this invoice was actually attached to the email as a PDF, so it looked kind of official. But some of the things that are helpful to look for immediately that will let you know these things are scams. A lot of these scams that tell you that you have an outstanding bill, I'm noticing that the number is frighteningly the same. So I have received these quote-unquote invoices from Geek Squad, from Amazon. There was another one that I received that said that there was a purchase made on my card. And a lot of these numbers are the same. $349 and 999 cents. So, a lot of these typos and misspelled things are red flags that these are scams. And I just noticed that one right now. But a lot of times it's $349.99. So here, this one says, "Hi Geeky." Do you see this right here? "Hi Geeky. Thanks you for subscribing Geek Squad with us. This is an invoicee for your recent subscription. Your card linked with your Geek account has been auto-debited for $349.999, and your annual membership has been auto-renewed successfully." So the order ID, if you look here, this order ID right here, it looks like latitude and longitude on a map. Doesn't add up. Product, 1 year 24/7, Pro 24/7. Product key, another weird coordinates. And yet the renewal amount here at the very bottom, if you see this, this is all backwards, right here. If you look right here, there's 4 nines. The renewal amount is $349,900. I don't even numerically know how to unpack that. Anyways, Geek Squad, blah blah blah. If you don't authorize this charges, you have 24 hours to cancel and get an instant refund of your yearly subscription by contacting our customer support line, 1-888 yada yada yada. So these scams, what they do is they have you call their number, then they ask for your credit card number, then potentially your PIN number, and then they have the keys to the highway to spend money on your card. If you receive any invoices like this that look completely bunk, go ahead and call your bank immediately first and check with them to see if any of these charges have actually gone through on your card. Don't call these numbers. Don't call the numbers on the invoices. Call your bank immediately and reference to whichever customer service person you have. Say, okay, I received this invoice. It says I spent $349.99 on Geek Squad on July 27th. Is this accurate? Your bank will say yes. Your bank will say no. 9 times out of 10, they will say no, and then you're in the clear. Don't fall for these scams. These people are just trying to get you to call their phone number and fish you for your credit card number, potential PIN number, anything that they can get from you, they want. They want your address. They'll take your zip code. They don't care. They are just looking to fish, PHISH, information from you so that they can get your money. So again, absolutely, positively, unequivocally, if you receive any of these quote-unquote invoices that say you spent money, like Maggie said, do not call. These people are trying to get your personal information. I know a lot of them look legit. I actually almost fell for one. It was, oh, holy smokes. I don't remember what it was. I think it was a purchase for LifeLock. And the invoice looked legit. And I almost called the number, and then I stopped and I said, you know what, I'm just going to call my bank and make sure. And lo and behold, the purchase was not made. I got another Geek Squad invoice that's completely bunk. Let me just breeze over this. Here we go. Hello, user. We hope you've been enjoying our service to the fullest as your subscription, blah, blah, blah. Squad home protection, bill to whatever. And here you go. Here's $406. And here you go. Here's another phone number to call. And another thing that is good to be mindful when these scams come in here to you, if they're coming in via email, always check the return address. So this person is posing as a Geek Squad individual, but here at the top, the return email address is in fact a Gmail account, and Gmail accounts are anonymous. So those are a lot of the red flags to keep your eyes peeled for when these scam emails are received by you. Maggie says lots of her senior clientele fall for it. One of her clients lost $240,000. And I say this every time we talk about scams. The senior citizens fall prey. It's disgusting to me that people would essentially cheat senior citizens out of their money. And what happens is a lot of these seniors see that they spent money and they think that they have spent money, but they really haven't. And it's just somebody trying to get their personal information. And to me, it's despicable that people would target seniors in that way. Here's another email that I received. This is from another anonymous Gmail account. This one is pretty prevalent. These similar scams like this have been going around for quite some time. Good day. I am Frank Coffee Maxwell, the personal advisor of my deceased client. Nationality of your country. I'm contacting you to assist retrieve his huge deposit of US $5.5 million left in the bank before it's get confiscated by the bank. Frank K. Maxwell Esquire. So, and again, the email is from actually K.O. Maxwell at a Gmail account. But this one here, this scam has been going around a long time. And to be honest with you, it would not continue circulation if folks didn't fall for it. So what this scam does is it says that there's an exorbitant amount of money that is available to you should you decide to email back. What happens a lot of times is these people will ask for your bank account number for them to deposit it, and then they scam you that way. Or they will say, okay, you are entitled to this $5.5 million. All you need to do is send me $700 cryptocurrency, Bitcoin, what have you. Those things are not traceable, and then what happens is you are out of that amount. These people sometimes say that's for taxes. Sometimes they just say, oh, it's a $7 processing fee, but isn't 5.5 million worth $700 processing fee or taxes or what have you? That is how they snag your money. Don't fall for it, guys. Be smart. You know what? I see Michael B is asking about the giveaway. It's about the end of the show, so I'm going to hold off all the good stuff for the midway giveaway for the next episode. And I'm going to give you another friendly reminder that yes, there are some of these wonderful publications still in circulation around town. They are free. They are chock full of wonderful local information. I am going to pause right now, and I'm going to thank our sponsors, advertisers for this magazine. We have Maggie Castillo-Jaima. She is your open mortgage specialist. We have Go Green Driving School. Wonderful folks on Redwood Road. Go see Eric and his staff if you or anyone you know is looking to learn how to drive. Bear with me. I am turning these wonderful, huge, large, full-color pages. Thank you so much to Pete's Ace Hardware, one of Castro Valley's longest-running businesses right here, right across the street from Handsome Don at One Bad Apple Records. Thank you so much to Janella Anguiano with Century 21 Real Estate, located on Redwood Road across from the BART parking lot. Thank you so much with the folks at the Castro Valley Greek Festival coming up August 18th through 20th, 2023. The Greek Festival is at 20104 Center Street, Castro Valley. Thank you so much to CV San, Castro Valley Sanitary District. Last but not least, Thank you so much to Marlon at Body Mechanics Gym, located on Santa Maria Avenue, right across from the Village. He is doing a very limited Get Fit for Free offer. Go see Marlon and inquire about that. Thank you to everyone who sent stars. That is going to be Bob, Kathy, Ross, Maggie, Janella, Tiffany, Don, Micaiah, and Dennis. Thank you guys so much. Thank you to our new listeners tonight. That is going to be Donna in Senath. So glad you two could join us. Good evening, Jean. Welcome to the show. It's all right. Jean, you are just in time for the end of the show, but you can roll back and hear all of the wonderful stuff we talked about tonight. I should let you guys know, Tiffany is the queen of stars. She has sent stars 82 weeks. Dennis is the king of stars. He has sent stars 81 weeks. August 7th. Do we have a show in the meantime? I don't think we do. Let me see here. Yeah, we don't have a show by August 7th. Hey, in advance, Michael B., happy birthday, my friend. I will be certain to do some more birthday wishes for you on the 8th. With that said, this has been episode 222. I am amazed that we have done this show so many times. And you know why there have been so many? Oh, okay. Michael B says August 8th. Well, anyways, Michael B, happy early birthday, and happy birthday on August 8th as well. I just want to thank you guys and gals and kids and people and dogs, whoever's listening, whoever is in within earshot of me right now. You guys make this show amazing. We started this show during the pandemic, and the thought was it would be a cool thing for us to kind of meet together on social media and be there for each other during the pandemic, because things were just so different then. A lot of people were isolated. A lot of people were feeling alone, and the show started during the pandemic, and I think it really served a wonderful purpose during the pandemic, and I think it continues to serve a great purpose, where we can sit together, listen, and talk about things that are important to us, things like incorporation, things like scams, things like the cut down trees on Norbridge. And I really want to thank you guys for making this show amazing and super helpful and topical and important to the community. So yes, early happy birthday to Michael B. He's the birthday boy on August 7th. Denise is asking me if I got another dog. No, it's only been a year, and it's way too soon for that. I still miss Hank with all of my heart, as you can tell if I'm going to choke up when I just mentioned Hank. But Denise, thank you for mentioning that, because I'm going to hop on my soapbox for a really quick second here right now and suggest that if there's anyone listening or watching that is thinking about getting a dog, please visit a shelter and give the shelter dogs the first chance before you purchase a dog. I know there's a lot of people who like to buy dogs, and they want the pure breed or purebred dogs or whatever. That's your preference. I'm going to tell you this: Hank came from a shelter in Berkeley, and he was the best thing since sliced bread, since peanut butter. He was wonderful. And I'll also suggest or ask or request you'd be my best friend if you went and adopted a pit bull. Give them the chance. Don't bully my breed. They are not what the newspapers say. You will get out of a dog what you put into them. If you leave them outside chained to a fence or tied to a post, that dog is going to be hostile and not social. But if you fill that dog with love and hug it and kiss it every opportunity that you can, that dog is going to give you as much love as you give to it, because Hank did that for me. And that's all I'm going to say, because I'm going to start crying. If you're after getting all the honey, don't go killing all the bees. Please go adopt a pit bull. You'll be glad you did. Thank me later. Have a good night, everyone.